Hello, and welcome to the Camp Corner. Check out these videos. See you at the bottom.
See ya. Get it, 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 get it.
So we have a guest with us today now. Tava, come sit right here next to Mommy. Okay, what color do you want next to that pink? Should we put blue next to it?
Yeah.
Oh, good choice, good choice. All right. All right, yeah. Oh, should we put some more yellow on there now?
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna finish that off with the yellow in there. Yes. Oh, do you like those colors?
Yeah.
That's gonna be a beautiful t-shirt.
Dandelion Duckling loved his mama quack. And Dandelion's mama completely loved him back. She loved him from the top of his downy head to the bottom of his webby feet. From the tip of his glossy bill to the tail of his fuzzy feathers. Stay with me and you will be safe.
Would you rather be a doorknob or a blade of grass, and why?
Well, in post-COVID, I definitely need a blade of grass because then I won't be transmitting diseases to anybody. Also, I kind of love the collectiveness of the blade of grass, right? Like you're not just a blade all by yourself, like you're really connected to all these other things and to all these other blades of grass and part of a lawn or sea of grass.
Thank you, God, for the food. Amen.
I didn't say I was good at it, I just said I'd do it.
How I got here was I actually was in the emergency room in Spencer Hospital drawing blood on this lady, and it was a husband and wife in this room. And I was telling them what I lived in Milford and I was going to retire, I had my date all planned but I was looking for something part-time to do.
You'd have to get trimmed every once in a while, but I do that anyway. I like my hair short, so that's not unusual, and I also love the idea of growing. I think for me, it's also the biological piece of that, right? Like that it's actual nature, it's like nature, it's that natural kind of, you have life and you get to rise towards the sun, and I kind of love that idea, so.
10 minutes. Praise the Lord with all creation. All creation. Oh, all creation. A timbrel and a dance. Crashing cymbals. A big bass drum. Lutes and harp. Trumpet sounds. Hallelujah, 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 amen. Hallelujah, 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 amen.
Yeah, and doorknobs right now is just kind of a bad choice. Doorknobs are like dangerous. Every time I come to my office, I take out a wipe and like do all the doorknobs like as my first way through. So like all right now, I'm like all that happens to a doorknob is it gets cleaned with like antibacterial wipes. So yeah.
I think that is the most in-depth answer I've ever had to that question.
By the way, I can come up with a whole good reason, but in the back of my brain, I am now thinking about like, well, why would it be good to be a doorknob? You get to be like the thing of access to a new room. I have a whole thing, but I'm gonna stop talking now. But yes, you're welcome.
The Lord your God is with you. He is mighty to save. He will take great joy in you. He will quiet you with his love. He will rejoice over you with singing, Alleluia.
Abba, Father, through you all things are possible. Remove this cup from me, yet not what I want, but what you want.
Jesus came back to the disciples and found them sleeping, and he spoke to Peter.
Peter, are you asleep? Couldn't you keep awake for even 1 hour? Keep awake and pray that you will not come into the time of trial. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak.
If people have one takeaway, it's just that camp continues to need the creative support that people can give, and oftentimes people hear that phrase and they think only money. And money's great, money's super helpful, but the camp needs everybody's gifts in whatever they are. And for some people that is financial, but in a lot of other ways, gifts of creativity or gifts of time or gifts of specific skill sets. Camp only functions if people are willing to share sacrificially with the gifts that they've been given.
So this is where the Community Unity Project from 2019 will now live.
What does the ranger do? I mow grass, I change light bulbs, I fix water leaks, I take care of the pool, I make sure the boats run. Anything and everything that has to do with camp and what campers use and work with, if it's not there for them to use, it's probably Ranger's fault because Ranger didn't get it done. But Ranger takes care of everything here at camp, property-wise. And just, yeah, there isn't much that Ranger doesn't do.
So my tinder is burning in the middle. It's trying to catch the kindling at this point. And you can see it's caught a little bit of this log right here. So we're off to a good start. All right,
going to make sure that we have a little bit of a lip so that when it's done we can pull it off.
All right. Don't think I'm going to put anything around the rim here. So this is it. Oh, I can't forget to fix this green button, but otherwise this is my finished wind chime. It's got all our noisemakers and all my polka dots up top.
Has Lakeside had any effect on your faith?
Yes, it has, because this is a crazy time we're in. So we've still been connected virtually. And so having that structure and still having the community around me, my faith community is now, Lakeside is a part of it. So it has built my faith community.
Thin, the penguin power team. Look at me, a penguin needlessly. Penguins, attention! Penguins begin. Right arm, right leg, butt out, chin down, tongue out, turn around. Have you seen the penguin power team? Look at me, a penguin you will see. Penguins, attention! Penguins at ease.
And that is my ooey gooey delicious s'more. Look at that. Oh, I'm so excited.
But are you willing to share with us your British accent?
I might be, but I need to I would need something to say.
Okay. Well, can you just answer the next question in a British accent?
Okay, perfect. We'll try
Okay,
to do
cool.
that.
So my next question for you is, have you ever been to Lakeside before? And if not, have you been to another camp before?
I have not been to Lakeside before. I go to a summer camp in Panora, Iowa. It's a Catholic camp, and I've been going there since I was probably in 3rd or 4th grade.
Awesome! That was great. That was so fun.
We'll see how it goes.
So about 3 days later, I'm back at work and this lady's name pops back up for blood drawing. And so what she'd had to have done was something done in the blood bank, which I was in charge of. So I always went and talked with my patients. And so I saw her name come up again. And I said, I'm going to go visit with this lady again. Now, I didn't know who they were, never heard of them. I walked in the room and they both almost attacked me. Oh my God, we thought we'd never see you again. Do you want a job?
So do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will bring worries of its own. Today's trouble is enough for today. So do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will bring worries of its own. Today's trouble is enough for today. Dear God, thank you for being in charge. Help us trust you. Help us turn to you when bad things happen, instead of clinging to control. May we only be still and know that you are God. Go in peace to love and serve the Lord. Okay, we will.
Just remember, God loves you. I love you.
I love y'all, and stay safe, stay healthy, and we'll see you next summer.
And we'll see you next year.
And I can't wait to see you next year.
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 See you next year.
And I can't wait to meet you next year.
We look forward to seeing you again next summer. Take care of yourselves.
Peace.
Have a great summer.
Bye.
Bye.
Can we have a blooper reel just for fun?
Is this Jesus?
No,
No.
you're pointing to Aaliyah.
Is that Jesus?
No.
No.
Jesus? No.
I'm so confused.
Oh, that's me. Yes, that's Jesus. Jesus spoke.
Truly I tell you, one of you will betray me, one who is eating with me. Oh. Why did I do that?
I'm Paige. You weren't going, were you? I was so ready.
I let you down. You know, like there's a way to raise your hand in here? Like I can click this button.
Judas raised hand. Look, I can lower your hand. Bye.
Oh wait, I want to be Peter.
Then the high priest tore his clothes and yelled out, sorry, I was picturing it.
Like just.
Bye. I didn't like that one either.
Stop making me cry, guys. Okay, are we ready?
I believe so.
Okay. They went to a place called Gethsemane, and Jesus spoke to his disciples.
There was something on my shoulder.
I'm sorry. As soon as you started talking again, I just lost it.
It was usually a company.
Abby!
Poor Abby.
Dandelion doesn't have a duckling. Dandelion has a mama. Dandelion is a duckling. But Dandelion doesn't have a duckling.
Do we think Abby's coming back? Oh, look. Hi, you're back.
Welcome.
I could just do Jesus has left.
Jesus has left the chat.
Something that you saw God in. That's an unreasonably long explanation.
They went to a place called Gethsemane, and Jesus spoke to his disciples.
Sit here while I pray.
He took with him Peter and James and John.
I was fine until you went. And I was fine up until that point. And then you did, and then I'm okay. Now I'm good.
To go forward, you're going to go in this motion. To go backwards, you're going to do the opposite. I did the same thing to go. So, the basics of paddling.
Then Jesus gave out a loud cry and breathed his last.
That was my loud cry.
Oh my gosh.
Let's get started. Buckets. Oh, where'd you go? How is this possible?
I am deeply grieved, even to death. Remain right here. I lost my place.
Then the cock crowed. Down.
That way, right?
No, straight down.
Straight down? Oh, okay. This man is one of them.
Can you do it again? Because Abby was still pointing. Then Judas greeted Jesus with a kiss. And the people
How do you want me to blow a kiss? I will.
You're all in different places now.
No, not this again.
Okay, here's what it looks like.
Oh de la cuckoo. Oops. Oh de la kiki, oh de la cuckoo, cuckoo, grr. Ah! Oh de la cuckoo. Every time. Oh de la kiki, oh de la cuckoo, cuckoo, grr. Ah! Cookies, cookies, cookies. Girls, girls, girls. Whoosh. Okay. Here's how it goes.
Crucify him.
Crucify him.
Crucify him. Oh, so Pilate wishing to satisfy. I was like, come on, Abby.
So is it going now?
It is. We're good. Sorry, that was poor communication on my part. 3, 2. Cut.